We are joined, obviously, Andy behind us, just as is typical with Concours de Lemons. We couldn't find anyone beautiful, so we found Andy, and he will be helping us with the awards. But tell us how you came up with the concept for the awards, because your captions for every class, I think, are as good as the cars in it. Do each class manage to live up to your expectations?
Oh, well, most certainly. They are celebrating the oddball, mundane, and truly awful of the automotive world, and boy, did they hit all those points.
Well, we had a look around. I hope everyone else has. Let's kick it off. Let's talk about our first category.
Indeed, our first category is the Rust Belt American Junk GM. And that prize goes to Gene Janicki and the 1946 C10. Come on up.
Oh.
Big round of applause. And for that,
well done, Gene.
You get a plaque we made last night and a goodie bag from the dollar store that has that great American beer, Budweiser, apple pie, and canned hot dogs. Big round of applause.
Fantastic.
Our next category is Rust Belt American Junk Ford. Do you see a pattern here?
I do certainly see the pattern.
And that goes to Louis DePaulus and his 1968 Jumping Falcon.
Well done.
A lowrider Falcon. And you get a plaque and a bag with that great American beer, Budweiser.
Well done.
A can of hot dogs and some apple pie. Thank you very much. Big round of applause.
Great stuff. Wow.
Next up is our Rust Belt American Junk Mopar. And this was a tough class. There were 2 cars. So how do you decide?
How do you decide?
The best bribe.
The best bribe.
And the best bribe did indeed win. Kristen Irwin and her 2004 in a light lemon yellow Chrysler Crossfire from Cocoa, Florida. Come on up, Kristen.
Woo!
You get a plaque.
You must be so proud.
And a bag of lovely things. You get a can of hot dogs, a can of apple pie, and a can of that great American beer, Budweiser. Thank you very much.
Wow. Well done.
All right, our next class is Rust American Junk Other. And this went to Melvin Pettit and his 1947 CJ2A from Jackson, Florida. You get a beautiful plaque.
Excellent job.
And a goodie bag full of a can of hot dogs, can of apple pie, and a can of that great American beer, Budweiser. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
So we're moving on from the Americans.
Okay, because they were well represented.
Indeed. We are moving on to the Germans. And the German winner is Jeff Steuer and his 1959 Combi sort of amalgamation of a whole bunch of different cars put together from Homosassa, Florida. Come on up, Jeff.
Whoa.
And you get a lovely plaque for our Dare Self-Satisfied Krautenwagen class.
Well done.
And you get a goodie bag with German pretzels,
turn around, guys. Look at the camera.
German mustard, and that great German beer, Budweiser. That was a long way to go for that joke, but
very
yeah.
good. It was. You made it. You lowered the bow.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is our Korean kimchi class, and you know how you win the Korean kimchi class?
Bribe.
Being the only one in it.
Okay, that works.
That goes a long way. So the Korean class goes to Kelly Ott and his 01 Hyundai with a mediocre attempt at a theme for Dazed and Confused. There's a moon tower on the back of the car, and a couple of
couldn't be proud of
all rights.
Thank you, thank you.
And you get a plaque and a goodie bag with some hot Korean noodles and a do-it-yourself kimchi kit with hot sauce and sauerkraut.
Where's the Budweiser?
No, no Budweiser. You get nothing, sir. Yeah. All right. Rufo Britannia.
My people.
Yes, indeed. Yep. And the prize for this is called the Royal Order of MOT Failure. And that goes to Nadim Khan and his 1960 Vauxhall out from Orlando. Come on up, Nadim.
Well done.
From the Misfires Car Club.
I'm 61 years old. And this is the thrill of the last 20 minutes for me. Thank you.
As well it should be.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. You get a goodie bag with some tea, some brown sauce, and a warm beer. There you go. All right. All right. Moving right along to the soul-sucking Japanese appliance class, which was one of our
Well
larger,
represented.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was one of our larger classes this year, and the winner of that class goes to Casey Heron and his 1997 Honda Civic. And if you have not seen this car, there's not a whole lot car to it. It is a Gambler 500 car, and if you're not familiar with that, a bunch of nutcases take beat-up cars out into the woods and come back with a bunch of trash. They clean out the trash, they tow each other out of mud pits, and this car has no doors. It has a great big turbo sticking up out of the hood, and how you got it here, I have no idea. But for that, you get your award, which is a plaque
Well
for the
done.
soul-sucking Japanese appliance class, and a goodie bag with some ramen, some soy sauce, and some seaweed snacks. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Kids come a-running for the healthy goodness of seaweed snacks. So, next up, y'all having a good time? All right, I know I am. Let's see, Swedish Meatballs. Once again, do you know how you win the Swedish Meatballs class?
Be the only one in it.
Be the only one in
Okay.
it. That is
I'm
correct.
catching on to this theme.
Yes, and that goes to Kenneth Thompson and his 1989 Volvo 240 from Jacksonville.
There he is.
He wins a plaque that in Swedish says, "Help, there's a moose in my kitchen." And you get a goodie bag with Swedish fish, pickled herring, and lingonberry jam.
Well done, well done.
Let's see, Needlessly Complex Italian, which wins a plaque that in Italian says, "Do you know a good mechanic?" And the winner goes to Tim Murray and his 1976 Fiat 131S.
Oh, we like that.
I think the S is
Well,
the
that's
important
great.
part. That had to add like 4 or 5 horsepower, right? Tim, you
Excellent.
win a plaque and
And I
a
love
goodie
this.
bag.
He's
with
wearing a Ferrari shirt.
right?
Yeah. Talk about mixed identity here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You win a goodie bag with some Italian dressing, some spaghetti, and pasta sauce. So when you're broken down by the side of the road, you have dinner. Yes. All right. Our next award goes to the Unmitigated Gall class, the French class, which wins the French Legion of Horror plaque. And the winner in that class is Patricia Schwartz and
that's
her
nasty.
1965 Citroen Ami 6 from DeLon Springs.
Oh.
Fantastic car. I don't think too many people were having more fun out there than y'all were today. And for that, you win our French
done,
Legion of
well done.
Horror and a goodie bag with French fries, French dressing, and French vanilla creamer. Indeed. Thank you so much for bringing that out. Let's see. Next up, we got into some special awards. Our Driving on a Prayer Award.
And does that mean they have to just drive in and say a prayer while
Say
they
a prayer.
do?
Well,
Okay.
most of the cars here got here on a prayer, but this
Yeah.
one specifically, this one was on fire not too long ago. And if you've seen this car, you know exactly which one I'm talking about. It is Britt Mann and his 1975
Whoa.
Dodge from Brooksville, Florida.
Well
This
done,
car
mate. Good
is
stuff.
melted, burned. Quickly tell us, you got this how long ago?
About a week and a half ago.
And tell us the story of the fire.
A couple from Ohio was here during sick week, driving down I-75, smelt a burning smell, trying to get somewhere. They kept driving. The right rear brakes decided, nope, we're done. And the car went up in flames. They got a hold of the gas tank, and then they put a post up on Facebook. Hey, the car is here. Whoever wants it, take it. It's yours. So I picked it up, listened to some of my ingenious friends, who one of them over there won a trophy as well. Said, hey, why don't you make it run and drive again? So, yep, a week and a half of long nights and an understanding wife, it made it here.
Well, it is a truly terrible car that probably shouldn't be on the road, and thank you for risking your life and bringing it here. Yes.
Well done. It's like the perfect story.
Oh, yes.
It's almost like one of the cars for Sunday, but not at all.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like
yeah,
that.
Exactly. So our next award is the Slightly Better Than a Go-Kart Award. And sometimes these awards, there's a hands-down winner as soon as it comes in. And if you've seen the cars over here, you know which one I'm talking about. It goes to, what does it say here?
You did a big build up there,
I know.
as though we knew.
It goes to the 1984 Honda Zoe.
Whoa, as
Is
it
that
should.
Yes, indeed.
Woo.
I did not write down your name, sir. Gray Ferreira, thank you very much for
Ray.
coming out.
Gray. Okay, Gray.
It's Gray. It's Ray.
I think
Thank you, sir.
I think the car is just slightly larger than I am.
It is. It's a time capsule. It's really cool. You guys should check it out over there. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is about the size of this table. Is
It's
what it is.
definitely smaller than Ray.
I think
Yeah,
a go-kart
definitely
might
smaller
be.
than
Yes.
Well, you
thank
can
you
go
so
and
much.
squeeze yourself back in it
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna go squeeze home and drive it off. You'll see me. It's ridiculous.
Yes, thank you very much
All
for
right,
bringing
cheers,
that out.
thank you.
Yes. Our next award is the Participation Award, which we don't have the trophy here, but I want to give this out to somebody who just was dying to come. They didn't have a terrible car to bring. They brought one last year. They didn't have one to bring, but they said, I want to come, because last year I gave out free lemonade and free Hot Wheels to everybody that came by. And they begged me, said, hey, can we come? I said, please do, only if you bring the lemonade and Hot Wheels. And they did. They shared a lot of joy with the people over here on this side of the aisle. So the Participation Award goes to Shiloh Shive and his 2018 G80 Sport.
Whoa.
And for really embodying the spirit of lemons and making a lot of people smile. And what did you bring us here?
This is a cake that none of the judges even came up to me and talked about, but I still had done anyway. This is my bribe.
Well, and let's here, tear this open here. We need to show this because this really embodies the spirit of lemons. It is a very large lemon.
Wow.
Shiloh, thank you so much for coming out. This is what it's all about, is spreading some joy and some cake, which you're welcome to have here in just a minute. We'll share it with everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, and bribing does work. We remember
Yes,
that.
it does. Oh, yeah. You bring a good bribe like that, you're probably going to get
You're
an
going to
award.
win something
Yes, indeed.
without a car even.
So our next award is the Sight for Sour Eyes Award. And this went to a car that is a fantastic car, but you looked at it and went, man, that's kind of weird. It goes to Monica Eby and the 1958 220 Mercedes in light pearl green.
Wow.
It
Special.
is,
Where is she?
Come on up.
Whoa.
There you go. That is a spectacular car in a very fun color. How many of those did they make?
I don't know.
12. Let's say 12. Okay, but check that out. It's a very uncommon color on a very uncommon car, right up there on the hill. Thank you so much for bringing that out.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Well, getting
Next.
close to the big moment.
we are getting close to Worst of Show, which is our top award. And
What
the
are you
awards
doing?
are
You're
falling
not
apart.
supposed to take it apart, Andy. Oh,
So
you
the
fixed it.
Best Back Seat Award, that goes to Kevin Oldred and the 1985 Mercedes 300D limo, who he brought all the way down from Vermont.
We love that. Wow. Well done, sir. That was excellent.
There you go. Thank you very much for bringing that.
Thank you.
Truly awful car.
Thank you, guys.
Perfect. Well done. Looks like he's ready to get in the back seat.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So did you all have fun here at the Concours des Limons?
Woo.
If we do it again, are you dumb enough to come? That didn't sound too good.
No, it didn't.
No, well, I'm dumb enough to come.
Yeah, you're dumb enough to get back.
If we do this again, are you all dumb enough to come out and do it?
Yes.
That's better.
Look at this. Woo!
Because where else are you going to see stuff like this? This is our 2023 Concours des Limons Worst of Show winner. This is Wayne Francis and his 2012 very porta potty. So what possessed you to make this?
Just kind of do a little bit something different. I mean,
every year they do a show like this, it has the nicest out there. You almost want to have an antagonist to the protagonist. So it's pretty much the exact opposite you'd expect to find at the field here, especially on a Sunday.
Well, we gave you our #1 trophy, but we were going to call it the #2 trophy because of the porta potty. But congratulations for lowering the bar quite a bit and bringing the 2012 porta potty. Big round of applause.
Whoa, well done.
For our 2012 Worst of Show winner.
And a beautiful shell suit.
Yes, indeed.
I've noticed that your fans, your entrants dress very specially.
Yes, they do. We encourage that.
Dress code
yes,
included.
The dress code, as you can see here, I'm trying to bring back the ascot and shorts.
Wow.
It's a combo you don't see too often.
So, Alan, for the rest, this was obviously kicking off your season in fine fashion here. What else can we look forward to during the year?
We will be at the Pebble Beach Concours. We ruined that one as well. We're probably going to be at Chattanooga and Detroit. You can see lemons all over the country. We are international as well. We will be at the Cobble Beach Concours in Canada.
Wow, sounds perfect.
Yes, indeed. So if you happen to be at any of those concours, come on out. Thank you so much for enjoying a few smiles with us.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Alan. Thank you, Andy. And remember, a lot's going on over here. The cars are going to be out here in Motor Expo for about another hour, so make your way across. In a minute, we're going to have the Radwood Awards. So stick around, everybody here. Those are for cars that made it through the 80s and 90s, unlike Alan's collection. Anyway, hope you're enjoying it. The sun is breaking through. There's so much to see. Stay tuned.